Live from the Grenadian capital, this is the GBN television news. GBN covering you from the Grenadine Island chain to Brooklyn, New York via the World Wide Web on www.gbn.gd. The news headlines comes to you compliments Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
This is Network News for Tuesday, July 28, 2026. We're live from the Grenadian capital. In the headlines, parliamentary procedure under review. Soca artists trash out differences as they prepare for competition. Police intensify search for missing American tourist Elizabeth Waddell. Also in the news, regionally, Guyana opposition demands independent probe into MV Barima ferry disaster. Internationally, Netanyahu faces cooler reception in Washington amid Iran fallout. Plus, in the sports news, Seals' 5-wicket haul demolishes Pakistan as West Indies take series lead, while Gresham breaks backstroke record in Glasgow.
The first segment of the news comes to you compliments Soft Weave bathroom tissue.
Have you heard about the new Soft Weave bathroom tissue with total hygiene? As hygiene and safety have taken center stage, our bathroom tissue is now manufactured with 3 different technologies to offer the best protection for you and your family. UVC light technology for a safe and effective disinfection process, eliminating 99.9% of microorganisms. Also, production at high temperatures, killing all types of germs and bacteria. And it's pH controlled with delicate fibers to prevent irritation for even sensitive skin. Soft Weave Total Hygiene Bathroom Tissue. Available in supermarkets and shops island-wide. Visit Soft Weave Caribbean Facebook or Instagram pages for more information.
Good evening, I'm Kenroy, Baptiste. Thanks for joining us. Should ministers answer parliamentary questions themselves, or can public officers respond on their behalf? That question sparked debate in the House of Representatives on Tuesday after opposition leader Emmeline Pear challenged the process. Opposition MPs argued that ministers should be accountable for answers given to the House. Reporter Deidre Seeley has more details.
The opposition leader raised concerns after receiving responses to questions previously submitted, noting that the written replies came from the Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Agriculture and the Grenada Transport Commission, rather than from the ministers to whom the questions were directed. She argued that while technical officials can assist in preparing responses, ministers are ultimately accountable to Parliament and should provide the answers themselves.
We cannot afford to reduce the standards of this House. So in other words, when I take this answer, I have to wonder whether or not the minister in question even saw the answer. And this is unacceptable.
Speaker of the House, Leo Cato, did not immediately rule on Pear's concern, instead saying he noted her comments. After opposition MP Clarice Modeste Kerwin also questioned the procedure, Cato defended his handling of the matter.
I indicated to this Honourable House that I have noted why he didn't consider the answers to be acceptable. And as far as I'm concerned as Speaker, it was an appropriate response to the observation that she raised. Okay?
When Pear asked whether the questions would need to be resubmitted so the responsible ministers could answer them, the Speaker said he would have to deliberate on the matter. According to the standing orders of the House of Representatives, questions are put to ministers on matters for which they are officially responsible, and replies are to be given by the minister concerned or another minister instructed to answer on their behalf. Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell, responding in his capacity as Minister for Transport, explained why the Transport Commission prepared the responses, but agreed that he and other ministers would provide answers themselves in the future.
Naturally, Mr. Speaker, the answers will have to come from the public officers, and when the responses are sent, obviously the ministers would have signed off on it. But if, for the avoidance of doubt, we need to see the minister's signature appended to it so that there's no suggestion that the public officers are responding without oversight by the Mr. Speaker. I'm sure myself and the Honourable Minister Parikos will be happy to do so, and I'm sure for future purposes, so we don't have to cross this bridge again, we'll be happy to do so.
Pear maintained that while technical officers may compile information for ministers, the issue should not be trivialized as accountability to Parliament rests with elected ministers. Deidre Seeley, GBN News.
Meanwhile, MPs passed the Citizenship by Investment Amendment Bill 2026 to align local legislation with regional agreements. Government MPs touted the bill as a symbol of Grenada's leadership as the country prepares to host the Eastern Caribbean Citizenship by Investment Regulatory Authority, even as regional countries face pressure to phase out CBI by 2028. Reporter Deidre Seeley has another report.
Amid international scrutiny and unanswered questions about the future of citizenship by investment in the Eastern Caribbean, Grenadian lawmakers passed the Citizenship by Investment Amendment Bill 2026. The bill aligns Grenada's CBI legislation with the agreement establishing the Eastern Caribbean Citizenship by Investment Regulatory Authority, or ECIRA, which enters into force on July 31st, 2026. Government MPs said the bill represented Grenada's regional leadership in CBI regulations as the country prepares to host the ECIRA headquarters. At Tuesday's sitting, Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell also revealed that Grenada has directed the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank to retain $1.2 million of the country's $8.3 million profit as its contribution towards setting up ECIRA. The amended legislation introduces new residency and genuine link requirements for applicants, including participation in a mandatory integration program encompassing civic education, cultural orientation, or community service.
It's bringing the applicant into alignment with our laws, our legislations, our customs, our way of life, the culture for people, and be able to learn the language, be at least be acquainted with the language, our national anthem, and our constitution, the highest law that govern our land.
Besides the legislation at hand, opposition MP Kate Lewis-Peters suggested that the CBI program may have outlived its benefits given the growing opposition from the international community. ECIRA itself was established in response to previous third country concerns, yet the pressure to end CBI is mounting. In June, the European Commission requested that OECS countries phase out their CBI programs by June 2028 or risk facing the end of their 90-day visa-free entry to the Schengen area. Opposition leader Emmeline Pear called on the government to explore long-term productive alternatives, pointing out that CBI revenues have declined sharply since an almost $500,000 peak in net revenue in 2024.
As the member for St. Andrew North has said, we must, as we benefit from the revenues from CBI, we must look seriously at alternative revenues because we just don't know when it's going to spike and we just don't know when it's going to decline significantly.
Leader of Government Business Philip Telesford conceded that valid points had been raised about the future of CBI in Grenada.
And I must say that some very valid points were raised, especially as it relates to the desire to seek alternatives to raise finance to serve this country. It is also important for us to recognize that this program, CBI program, has been a very valuable program over the years and has contributed significantly to the economic development of our country. And by strengthening the legislation in this manner, can add years to the life of the program.
The bill now moves to the Senate for debate. While the OECS has yet to share its joint statement in response to the European Commission's request, the legislation seems to signal that CBI in the OECS will continue under the agreed-upon regulatory enhancements. Deidre Seeley, GBN News.
Well, the search has intensified for missing American national Elizabeth Waddell. The RGPF today retraced the last known movements of Waddell, who vanished since last Wednesday. Police reaffirm the case remains a missing person investigation. More in this Shania McIntosh report.
The Royal Grenada Police Force says search operations for missing American national Elizabeth Waddell remains active as officers continue working with local and regional partners to locate her. During a press conference held today, Commissioner of Police Randy Connaught said investigators are pursuing all available leads and remain committed to finding Waddell.
Information provided to our investigators, further searches were conducted. The Royal Grenada Police Force has also been in contact with the principal officer of the United States Embassy here in Grenada, Ms. Cindy Diouf, in relation to ongoing investigations. As part of our international cooperation, the FBI Regional Office has also been contacted and provided with a summary of the circumstances surrounding the investigations with a view to obtaining its assistance in developing a better understanding of the background of Ms. Elizabeth Waddell. This assistance is particularly relevant given the fact that Ms. Waddell is a United States citizen and is not known in Grenada outside of her visit to Grenada.
The commissioner also provided an update on Waddell's last known movements before she was reported missing, as police continue to piece together the events leading up to her disappearance.
At 12:46, her traveling companion was seen walking towards the jetty and later returned alone. Mrs. Waddell was not seen on surveillance footage returning from the water. Investigators have also received several eyewitness accounts indicating that she was seen swimming in the open water. At 5:50 p.m., her traveling partner reported Ms. Waddell missing to the South St. George Police Station. That report triggered an immediate police response.
Police stressed that the investigation remains a missing person case and appeal to members of the public to come forward with any information, no matter how small, that could assist investigators.
Our investigative position. The Royal Grenada Police Force has not reached or announced any final conclusion regarding the circumstances surrounding Ms. Waddell's missing persons status. At this time, the matter continues to be treated as a missing person investigation. I repeat, at this time, the matter continues to be treated as a missing person investigation.
The Royal Grenada Police Force also extended its thoughts and support to Elizabeth Waddell family and friends, acknowledging the emotional toll of the ongoing search and assuring the public that every effort is being made to locate her. Reporting for GBN News, Shania McIntosh.
Other news, a peace treaty restores harmony as soca rivals unite ahead of next Friday's Soca Monarch. Beverly Telesford has more.
Competition will always evoke friendly rivalry, but when that transcends friendly banter, it must be checked. That's exactly what happened to the brewing rivalry between Soca Monarch finalists Kenton Bubba Ashton and Karen Lil Kerry Noel. It has been laid to rest. The musical banter escalated from a slew of diss tracks aimed at each other to an in-person incident over the weekend, which prompted intervention by the Spice Mass Corporation, SMC, and Royal Grenada Police Force. Following the meeting, SMC released a joint video statement featuring Bubba 473 and Lil Kerry, an effort to cease the tension between the artists and fans as the season nears its climax.
So, move on, Mr. Kerry here. You know what I mean? Just want to let the people know we had an issue. Reality is reality, but we reason it out, we talk it out, and now we're on the same page, we're on the right track, you understand me? Which is Soca Monarch Friday, Bacchanal Friday, right here. This is where the real issue will be taking place.
Yeah,
that's where the real one will be taking place.
In the aftermath of the meeting, the Spice Mask Corporation urged supporters of both artists to follow their example and help bring an end to the growing tensions among fans. The corporation noted that while rivalry between artists is a natural part of the entertainment industry and often adds excitement to the season, it should not fuel hostility, division, or behavior that compromises public safety. Also underscoring the importance of safety during the carnival activities is Superintendent of Police Frank Ferry. During a press briefing by the Royal Grenada Police Force on Tuesday, he emphasized heightened security measures for the upcoming events.
We will have multiple level access control points at the venue of all the activities, and the main venue for most of the activities that is remaining for Spice Mask 2026 is the National Stadium. And the National Stadium, the access point will be controlled by the RGPF plus security, the private security. Also, the access point, bags will be checked. Individual scannings also will be done by the private security and members of the RGPF. We'll also have visible and discreet security set up to monitor the entire event.
The Power Soca artists competing in the finals will attempt to dethrone reigning Soca monarch Jarvis Muddy Coffee on Bacchanal Friday.
Beverly, tell us further that report. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Grenada, the biggest show in Carnival, is back again. This is Free-Day. Wednesday, August 5th, the Grenada National Stadium will shake. Remember, you must wear black on stage. Nadia Batson and Burbank. Full blown. Freetown Collection. Michael Tasia. Problem Child. Town Free. Money. Little Carrie. Terror the Government. Westway. Dread Lion. Lava Man. Jazz King. Boise. Dash. Sakina and the Bat. General PVC. And a special surprise guest. Gates open at 10 p.m. This is Free-Day, the biggest show in Grenada's Carnival.
This summer, your plans don't have to wait. Take that dream vacation. Experience Carnival like never before. Invest in your education. Renovate your home. Or finally tackle those big plans you've been putting off. With the Ariza Credit Union Awesome August Loan, you can borrow up to $75,000 for any purpose. Dream bigger, travel farther, learn more, improve your home. Whatever your goal, we're ready to help you get there. Visit any Ariza Credit Union branch. Apply today and turn your plans into reality with fast, convenient financing and the trusted service you have come to expect. Ariza Credit Union, your financial freedom, your future. Loans are subject to approval. Terms and conditions apply. See us for complete details.
Still standing in line? There's a faster way. You can now make a payment directly to Grenlec, anytime, anywhere. Just visit myaccount.grenlec.com. Your payment goes through instantly and your account updates right away. Sign up today and put the power in your hands.
We search for brilliance, looking far, asking wide, not realizing it's been right here all along. Makers, storytellers, dreamers shaping color, rhythm, and vision into something only Grenadians can create. But for too long, we've been working in the dark, hidden, overlooked, out of reach. until now. Goka's Creative Directory brings everyone, creatives, businesses, and the community into one connected space. Find the artist who understands your vision, the jeweler whose craft speaks for itself, the storyteller and musician whose work reflects who we are. Visit us at creativeaffairs.gov.gd. Your next collaboration is only one search away.
This summer is your chance to make memories, chase new adventures, and finally take those plans off your list with a summer sizzle loan from Co-op Bank. Borrow up to $50,000 unsecured with competitive interest rates and the chance to win exciting summer prizes. Whether you're traveling, renovating, preparing for back to school, planning a family celebration, or investing in something important, we've got the financing for you. Don't delay your plans. Make this your best summer yet with a summer sizzle loan from Co-op Bank. Apply today. Visit our website or your nearest branch for details.
Welcome home.
Parents, do you go to bed with the knowledge that your children are comfortably asleep in the next room? Or are they allowed to attend every Fed advertised? You are responsible for the safety and well-being of your children, and it is your responsibility to know their whereabouts. Children should not be at adult events. Please guide your children, engage them in age-appropriate activities. Let us be spicy parents for this carnival season and beyond. S. Speak to your children about positive behavior. P. Pay attention to them at all times. I. Inspire good behavior in your children by also displaying good behavior. C. Check with your children. Always know their whereabouts. Y. You are responsible for your children. Maintain control to keep them safe. This is a message from the National Parenting Program, Ministry of Social and Community Development, Housing and Gender Affairs.
Mommy!
That's not marijuana I had, eh?
It's not the real thing. I used it today in a session in the community center on the decriminalization of cannabis.
Decriminalization? So that means everybody could do what they want. Children smoking here, people just planting and selling weed as though it's green fig.
Oh, Mom, that's not the case. You cannot be smoking marijuana in public. The legislation states that as a homeowner, you could grow up to 4 plants, but you must register with the proper authorities. And for people in the Rastafarian community, they are allowed to cultivate and use cannabis for their sacramental practices.
So that means children now could just...
Of course not, Mom. The legislation states that you must be 21 years and over, and anybody found supplying cannabis to underage young people will be prosecuted. And if children are found using cannabis, they'll be sent to mandatory education, counseling, or approved rehabilitation if it's necessary.
My concern is that people would feel that they could just hollow their weed and smoke. I mean, anytime, anywhere, and anyhow they want.
Mom, that's not the case. You cannot be smoking marijuana in a public space. You can't smoke it in a school area. You cannot smoke it at the entrance, exit, or window of a business place. And if you're operating a motor vehicle and found using cannabis, you will be prosecuted.
Okay. Now I understand.
There we go.
A message from the Cannabis Secretariat, guiding responsible cannabis use and awareness in Grenada.
You may not always have your ATM card on you, but that shouldn't stop you from accessing your money. With Republic Bank's cardless cash service, you can withdraw cash from any ATM without using your debit card. It's simple to use. Just log into your Republic Bank app, select cardless cash, enter the amount you need, and generate the one-time code. At the ATM, enter your code, confirm your details, and you're done. No card needed. It's useful when you left your wallet behind and when you need to send cash to someone else securely. With cardless cash, you stay in control and in touch with your money wherever you are. Republic Bank, ready for life, every step.
Football
football fans, and instant cash lovers. It's time to score big with Instacash Golden Goal. For just $5, you could kick your way to a top prize of $10,000. Match any of your numbers to the winning numbers and win the prize shown instantly. With a winning match, check the VAR screen bonus and add that prize to your total winnings. And that's not all. There's a thrilling corner kick triple below, played separately. Match 3 like amounts and win that amount. Or match 2 like amounts plus the soccer ball symbol and triple your winnings. Whether it's the 500 or the big $10,000 goals, grab your golden goal Instacash ticket today and start scoring cash. Must be 18 or older to play.
Come experience the spirit, strength, and beauty of Carriacou. Join us for the Carriacou Regatta Festival 2026, happening July 31st to August 2nd. Feel the excitement of thrilling boat races across our crystal clear water. Enjoy vibrant onshore activity, music, food, and pure vibe. This is more than a festival. It's resilience, culture, and unforgettable memories, all in one place. So gather your crew, bring your energy, and come sail into the celebration. Carriacou Regatta Festival 2026, anchored in tradition, sailing to tomorrow, to tomorrow, to tomorrow, to tomorrow.
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
Life doesn't stand still. It moves. It grows. It asks you to believe in what's next. Your first car. Owning your home. The business you build. The future you choose to invest in. Life moves in steps. When you're ready to take the next one, we're here to help you move forward with banking solutions designed for life. From vehicle financing and mortgages to education savings, credit solutions, and support for your growing business. Republic Bank, ready for life, every step.
As the cost of living continues to rise, carnival lovers are also feeling the impact, with the price of participating in Spice Mass 2026 increasing across several aspects of the festival. The rest of the details in this report.
Those involved in the production of Carnival say the higher prices reflect the growing cost of doing business as expenses for materials, utilities, and other operational needs continue to rise. Founder of one of Grenada's local fancy mass bands, Ebony Dillon, explained that the cost of producing costumes has increased considerably. She noted that the band absorbed part of the increase to keep participation as affordable as possible.
Absolutely, yes, production costs have increased this year. And like many bands, we felt that across the board, from materials and fabrication to shipping, accessories, everything. The numbers have definitely gone up significantly, and that's not something that we could absorb entirely on our own. As a result, we did have to adjust our costume pricing for 2026, and it wasn't a decision that we took lightly, because we're always trying to be conscious of what our masqueraders pay, always trying to ensure that that it is accessible for our locals, but we also do have a responsibility to maintain the quality and the standard that people expect from us, and to do so we can't cut corners. We have to increase costing.
The rising cost of operations has also affected the music industry. Music producer Casimir Peck Jones said electricity expenses remain one of his biggest challenges as the owner of a recording studio. However, despite the increased utility costs, Jones said he chose not to raise his studio rates, recognizing that many of his clients are facing the same financial pressures.
There have been a rise in cost in the utility. Did that affect their pricing? I would like to say no, because everybody kind of feels it. Everybody kind of, is in the same boat as we see. So we just have to kind of compromise most of the time to kind of fit the threshold that everybody kind of walks around.
Event promoters are also experiencing the financial strain. One well-known promoter in St. Patrick said escalating production costs recently forced him to cancel a planned event, explaining that it was no longer financially feasible to host it.
Over the years, it wasn't so expensive to put on a party. These days, the costs get real high. Look, I had to cancel my event because the costing to do the party was way over than what I would actually make.
Notwithstanding the challenges of increased operational costs, band leaders, music producers, event organizers, and others involved in Carnival are continuing their preparations for Spice Mass 2026.
Beverly, tell us first. One first-time Soca Monarch finalist is hoping to make a lasting impression on the Spice Mass stage. St. Patrick's native Kenroy Thomas, whose stage name is Mansley, has earned a place in the Power Soca Monarch with his energetic track, Lion Roar. Shania McIntosh has more in this report.
His qualifying song, Lion Roar, has been generating excitement among supporters and has propelled Kenroy Mansley Thomas of Hermitage St. Patrick onto one of the biggest stages of the Carnival season. Thomas, one of the contenders for the Power Soca Monarch title, explained that the song uses the image of a hungry lion to symbolize determination and the relentless pursuit of success, saying the lion will do whatever it takes to find its next meal.
Lion hungry and lion want food. So we know when you're hungry, you want food. When lion hungry and lion want food, lion go and pat them up, rip them up, tear them up and bite them up and satisfy itself. Because lion in the jungle and he can't get food. Once the lion eating food. And yeah.
Mansley said this year's release stands out from his previous songs, describing Lion Roar as a track that is blazing the fire and connecting strongly with the audience.
Come again in 24, but he wasn't so hype. I come in 25, he wasn't so hype. So I continue in 26, and I kind of blaze the fire again. So I just get into it.
As he prepares for his first appearance in the Soca Monarch finals, the St. Patrick artist is hoping his performance will leave a lasting impression on judges and fans alike. Reported for GBN News, Shania McIntosh.
All right, Mansley makes it to the final. Next Friday, of course, Power Soca Monarch, Groovy Soca Monarch as well. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Driven to pursue that passion that keeps you up at night and makes you smile in your sleep. Freedom is bold to embrace the possibilities that can open up your world and conquer new heights. Freedom is fabulous, with bits and pieces that enhance the quality of your life. Freedom is what you do with the flexibility to change path or direction when you need to. Freedom breeds ambition and purpose while having loads of fun along the way. But most of all, freedom is well-deserved for the road traveled and the journey still to come. Unleash your freedom with Nexa Credit Union. Call us on 440-1354 or visit our website to pre-apply. Apply now. Freedom awaits. Terms and conditions apply. Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
This Emancipation Weekend, freedom takes the sea. The Media Workers Association of Grenada invites you aboard Unscripted, the Freedom Edition. Friday, July 31st. Step into an unforgettable night of music, vibes, culture, and connection aboard the ultimate summer cruise experience. Meet your favorite media personalities, party under the stars, and celebrate freedom the unscripted way aboard the Ecstasy. Boarding is at 7 p.m., sailing at 8 p.m. Dress code freedom chic, bold, stylish, unapologetically you. Tickets are limited and going fast. Get your tickets online at GoToFet and at recognized ticket outlets. Unscripted, the Freedom Edition, because the best stories are the ones you never planned. Grenada, are you ready for the most epic cool down after Spice Mass? Because on Wednesday, August 12th, the Grenada National Cricket Stadium becomes the home of one massive soca experience. Carnival Encore, Sunset Over White.
Are you ready?
Featuring not one, but two international soca giants, Marshall Montano and the Monk Band. Yes, the band. And they'll be joined by some of Grenada's biggest soca superstars for one unforgettable night of music, vibes, and pure island energy. This is the event that keeps the carnival spirit alive. The final celebration, the encore, you don't want to miss. General admission and VIP early bird tickets are sold out online. General admission $150, VIP $550. Get your tickets now at GoToFet.com and the official Sunshine Promotions outlets. Carnival Encore 2026, Sunset Over White, Wednesday, August 12th at the National Cricket Stadium. When the road ends, this is the encore.
With just $5, catch your lucky break and double your money. With $25,000 scratchy for the same price. Win easy with money, 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 and electric sevens. Check out these scratch games at authorized lottery agents across the Tri-Island. Over $1.5 million in total prizes. And as much as $25,000 can be won on just one ticket of each game. Play scratch today. Absolutely no draws and no waiting, just chances at instant winnings. Scratch, win, easy. Must be 18 or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
Of convenience and comfort awaits you when you shop at Rise and Shine Supermarket and Hardware Supplies, Griffin Lane, Grenville. Convenient, because we are open Sunday to Sunday. We're even at your service on public holidays. Comfort, because we are easily accessible to the physically challenged. Free Wi-Fi is available while you shop, and bags come at no charge. Everyday low prices and excellent customer care. Adequate parking available. We supply everything you can possibly think of. Family and home supplies, fresh meat, vegetables, and personal care products. All brands of cooking gas at affordable prices. You can send in your order, have it pulled, or pick up express.
The Grenville Cooperative Credit Union introduces its new digital platform, managing your finances at any time from anywhere.
As a part-time student, balancing work and studies can be a real challenge. But with GCCU's digital app, these worries are no more. My parents can now remotely transfer funds to my account and I can check my balance at any time, giving me the freedom to achieve my goals.
My days can be long and tedious. With this app, I can ensure my loan loan is paid on time, transfer funds to someone else's account, and check my balances. I don't have to rush to do business during my lunch hour or after work anymore.
With this app, I can request checks to pay my suppliers, letters for my business transactions. I don't have to leave my farm to go stand in line.
The Grenville Credit Union digital platform. It's convenient and secure banking right at your fingertips. Download the app today from the Play Store or App Store or call 442-8602, 459-4325 or 416-8467 for further information.
This is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium.
The Grenville Cooperative Credit Union today hosted its third annual Roy Richardson Scholarship Award ceremony at the Deluxe Cinema in Grenville, St. Andrew, reaffirming its commitment to investing in the nation's young people through education. Christina John is going to tell us about that.
21 new students were awarded scholarships, each receiving 5 years of financial support for their secondary school education. An additional 25 students who were awarded scholarships in previous years will continue to benefit from the program as they advance into years 2 and 3 of secondary school. Chairman of the Board of Directors of the Grenville Cooperative Credit Union, Tafawa Pierre, said investing in young people is a strategic investment in Grenada's future and continued development.
To our scholarship recipients, allow me to offer my heartfelt congratulations. Your achievements reflect discipline, determination, and hard work. While we should be proud of what you have accomplished, remember that this award is also a challenge to continue to strive for excellence. Use this opportunity wisely. Pursue knowledge with humility. Develop your character alongside your intellect, and always seek ways to give back to your community. To the parents and guardians, thank you for your sacrifice, guidance, and unwavering support. Your encouragement has played an indispensable role in your children's success, and this achievement belongs to you as well.
Delivering the keynote address, Ms. Sonaika McKee shared her personal journey, reflecting on the challenges she overcame to achieve success. She encouraged the scholarship recipients not to allow the circumstances and the opinion of others to define the future, urging them to remain focused on their goals and believe in their potential.
People often judge what they see, not what someone is becoming. Never allow someone else's opinion to become your identity. You are not your shoes. You are not your clothes. You are not the school, your school. You are not your circumstances. You are your choices. The girl.
General Manager of the Grenville Cooperative Credit Union, Dr. Devon Charles, congratulated the scholarship recipients and used the occasion to pay tribute to Mr. Roy Richardson, one of the credit union's founding members, whose legacy continues to inspire the educational initiative that bears his name.
On this recognition, through hard work, resilience, and dedication, and I am delighted that we can celebrate this important milestone with you. A proverb that says, society grows greater when people plant trees under whose shade they know they will never sit. And I believe these words perfectly capture the legacy of Mr. Roy Richardson and all our founding members. They planted seeds of a credit union that has grown into a strong financial cooperative, which we are today. I am sure they may have never imagined the thousands of lives that would be transformed through home ownership, entrepreneurship, financial education, and programs such as the one we are celebrating today.
The Roy Richardson Scholarship Program remains one of the Grenville Cooperative Credit Union's flagship educational initiatives, providing sustained financial assistance to students while helping families invest in their children's future through access to secondary education. Christina John, GBN News.
Very well indeed. Sports news is next with Tony Julian. I'll return later to report around the globe.
Proudly claiming our land, our culture, and our identity. We invite you to Watch Night, July 31st. Enslaved Africans gathered in secret in 1838, waiting for midnight to bring emancipation. Join us as we honor this legacy, bridging past, present, and promise. Watch Night 2026 celebrates the anticipation of freedom at the Grenville Bus Terminus, July 31st, 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Hosted by the National Celebrations Committee, we ask you to come out in your numbers and be part of a night of praise and worship and cultural presentation. Come witness the dynamic dancers from Agape Ministry, live music from Tivoli Catholic Choir, Rema Worship Team, drumming from Lion Pride, Tivoli drummers, Rastafarian groups, and from Jabali, performers from Tobago. It's a family event. Come, let's celebrate the freedom fought for by our ancestors.
Life's about to pop. I wanna play with cash pop. Life's about to pop. Oh yeah, with cash pop. Pick your number 1 to 50. See your price right when you play. 5 jars a day, come win easy. Cash pops. One number, that's all you need. Win up to 2,500 indeed. Life's about to pop. I wanna play with cash pop.
Must be 18 or older to play. NLA supporting sports, culture, and nation building.
In Grenada, sports aren't just a game. They're a way of life. They teach discipline, teamwork, and resilience. They inspire the next generation to push boundaries and chase excellence. That's why the Investment Migration Agency of Grenada is proud to support sports initiatives as part of our commitment to youth and national development. When we invest in sports programs, we invest in the future. We invest in the health and well-being of our youth, and we invest in broadening Grenada's reach, proudly connecting our athletes, our talent, and our nation to a global community. Together, we all go further. The Investment Migration Agency. Unlock the possibilities.
Served Grenada for decades, we are the #1 and largest electrical supplier.
Hi, welcome to Sunny Electrical. How may I help?
We offer electrical wiring accessories, tools, and appliances for all residential, commercial, and industrial applications, which is what we are known for. And we expanded our products with new innovative ways to modernize your home. New homeowners will be captivated in our lighting showrooms.
Some more pendant lights here. These are very multifunctional because they can work for kitchens, living rooms, bedrooms.
We have a wide selection of lighting, ranging from indoor to outdoor and solar. We are also available for site visit services to assist you with selecting the perfect light for your forever home. We are located at Dusty Highway in Grand Anne, St. George. Sudden Electrical. Best value, expert advice, quality products. We hope to see you soon.
For 40 years, Answer Coatings Grenada has been part of your story. More than paint, it's pride and care in every drop. As the proud manufacturers of Sissons and Berger paint, we've protected your homes and communities for generations. Answer Coatings Grenada Limited, 40 years strong, 40 years trusted. A legacy in every drop.
Are you looking for a reliable, affordable, and customer-friendly pharmacy? Look no further than Hills and Valley Pharmacy, the nation's leading healthcare products and services provider. We are committed to serving you at convenient locations. Find an extensive and affordable selection of prescription and over-the-counter drugs and medical supplies at Church Street, Hillsborough, Carriacou, Jubilee Street, Grenville, St. Andrew, near the bus terminal, and Halifax and Grenville Street, St. George. Our committed team is always available to offer valuable assistance for managing your health and wellness. Discover the additional benefits of of our wholesale distribution on Halifax Street and our Medcare Center on Grenville Street, where we provide in-house physiotherapy, massage therapy, doctor consultations, and eye care services. Our commitment is to satisfy all your healthcare needs, including competitive prices, loyalty rewards, and special discounts for seniors. Contact us at 435-6904 and WhatsApp 535-4734. Choose Hills and Valley Pharmacy. Remember, your health is our business.
Evening to you, sporting fans. The West Indies cricket team completed a dominant performance to defeat Pakistan by 90 runs today. That was taking a vital 1-0 lead in their two-match test series. Playing at the Brian Lara Cricket Academy in Trinidad, the home side set a fourth innings target of 211 runs after scoring 311 and 181 across their two innings. The West Indies pace attack proved completely devastating on the final day, tearing through the visitors' batting lineup to bowl Pakistan out for just 120 runs. Fast bowler Jaden Seals led the clinical demolition by capturing a brilliant 5-wicket haul to seal the emphatic win. This remarkable triumph marks an historic milestone for the Caribbean side, while extending Pakistan's difficult away record to 8 consecutive overseas test defeats. Zachary Gresham successfully established a spectacular new national record for Grenada in the men's 100-meter backstroke today. Competing at the 2026 Commonwealth Games in Glasgow, Scotland, the star athlete delivered an outstanding performance by clocking in at an unofficial time of 57.94 seconds. This milestone marks a monumental achievement for Grenadian swimming, and especially considering that Gresham had just served as a prestigious flag bearer for his nation during the opening ceremony only 5 days ago. By touching the wall at sub 58 seconds, he officially secured a highly competitive 15th place finish in the heats. That comfortably advanced him into the semi-final round of the international competition. However, despite a commendable and determined effort, Gresham still did not make it in the finals.
My biggest achievement here at the Commonwealth Games is setting 2 new national records and advancing to the semi-finals in the 100 back. My experience here at the Commonwealth Games has been great. This year I was fortunate enough to be the flag bearer at the opening ceremony, and it's always an honor representing Grenada here at any kinds of games. I get a sense of satisfaction anytime I get to represent Grenada because it feels like all my hard work is being paid off.
Meanwhile, Jamara Patterson successfully advanced to the women's 400-meter semi-finals at the 2026 Commonwealth Games in Scotland today. The standout Louisiana Tech University quarter-miler booked her spot in the next round by clocking a competitive time of 52.79 seconds during the opening round of heats. Still with the 400s, the male duo of Michael Francois and Joshua Sylvester did not make it out of first round. And looking ahead, on Wednesday the 29th of July, the momentum carries forward as Chicane Toussaint makes his debut in the 200-meter round 1 at 11:32 a.m. Later that evening, the focus will shift entirely to the field when Nicole Walters competes directly for a podium spot in the discus finals at 8:25 p.m. On Thursday, the 30th of July, that will mark the beginning of a grueling schedule for multi-event standout Lyndon Victor. Over a 48-hour window, Victor will tackle 10 disciplines, starting on Thursday at 10:10 a.m. with the 100 meters, followed closely by the long jump, shot put, high jump, and a grueling 400-meter nightcap at 9 p.m. He returns Friday morning, the 31st of July, to complete his campaign with the 110-meter hurdles
hurdles, discus, pole vault, javelin, and the final 1500-meter run at 8:35 p.m. It's on now to St. John's SC, who have officially concluded their 2026 CFU Club Shield journey following a hard-fought run in Trinidad and Tobago after opening their international campaign with a promising 3-1 victory over Dominica's Dublanc FC. The team faced a formidable challenge against Inter Willemstad of Curaçao in the round of 16. Despite a resilient effort from the squad, a costly red card reduced St. John's SC to 10 players, allowing their opponents to secure a decisive 5-2 victory. While a late stoppage time goal offered a final moment of celebration for the Grenada side, the defeat formally eliminated them from the competition. Inter Willemstad advanced to today's quarterfinal round, while St. John's SC will now shift their complete focus back to defending their local domestic titles. Clean sheets and hard-fought victories highlighted the latest round of the Grenada Football Association or GFA Division 1 season, with combined Northerners, Montreach SC and RGPF FC securing critical points. Combined Northerners delivered a commanding performance to blank Sunjets United. Their suffocating defense denied Sunjets any offensive rhythm, averting or rather converting opportunities efficiently to seal the 2-0 shutout in the most competitive fixture of the round. Montreach SC narrowly edging out Fontenoy United. Montreach managed to break through a resilient Fontenoy backline twice, holding on to their slim 1-goal advantage until the final whistle. Meanwhile, the Royal Grenada Police Force locked down a decisive 2-0 victory against the Bulldogs. RGPF controlled the tempo from start to finish, leaving the Bulldogs chasing the game without a response. The latest sporting highlights there for you, with Remember still ahead, regional and international developments. We'll have Kenroy Baptiste. He'll be back in with those all the way through to the end of the Evening News Tuesday. I'm Tony Julian, wishing you a good night.
Ghana's opposition leader Azruddin Mohammed has intensified calls for a completely independent international investigation into the MV Barima ferry disaster, arguing that only globally respected law enforcement and investigative agencies such as the Federal Bureau of Investigation (FBI) and the Metropolitan Police (Scotland Yard) can deliver an impartial probe. The rest of the details in this HGP TV report.
Opposition leader Azruddin Mohammed is calling for internationally respected investigative agencies, including the United States Federal Bureau of Investigation and other reputable bodies, to conduct an independent investigation into the sinking of the government-controlled MV Barima.
I would like to see the FBI, Scotland Yard, and all these agencies, foreign agencies, to come into this country and investigate.
The opposition leader also rejected the prospect of any locally led investigation, contending that such a process could be perceived as compromised. According to Mohammed, grieving families and the wider public deserve an inquiry that is completely independent of local institutions.
And to ensure that the families must get justice. We don't want, like what happened with the Madia fire, They come and give them some money, force them to sign a document, and then they don't even know what they're signing.
Mohammed made the remarks while participating in search efforts at sea, where dozens of people are still unaccounted for, as divers continue to face significant challenges accessing the wreck.
So I hope, and I'm calling on the relatives to ensure and be careful when they come to bring paperwork for you to sign. Be careful. Consult with your attorney before you sign anything.
President Irfan Ali on Sunday announced a 5-member commission of inquiry into the tragedy, while noting that none of the commissioners are Guyanese, with members drawn from Trinidad and Tobago, Belize, Jamaica, and Poland. Mohammed said he does not believe the commission of inquiry alone will be sufficient to restore public confidence. He argued that only a fully independent international investigation can guarantee transparency, accountability, and justice for the victims and their families. Travis Chase, HGP Nightly News.
The Israeli leader's visit to Washington is likely to be cooler than on previous trips. The U.S. full-scale air war on Iran, which Benjamin Netanyahu reportedly had a major role in convincing Donald Trump to launch, has become a major headache for the U.S. president, who's losing favor among the American public and U.S. political leaders. Details in this France 24 news report.
Countless visits to Washington to see his friend and ally. Under Donald Trump, Benjamin Netanyahu has always been a favorite at the White House, but that could be changing. The first clue, increasingly pointed critiques from the U.S. president, who for several weeks has sought to distance himself from Netanyahu, both behind the scenes and in public. In late May, Trump reportedly berated the Israeli prime minister as crazy in an expletive-laden phone call as Israel's escalating operations in Lebanon threatened to derail U.S. peace talks with Iran.
I was so pissed off. I let him know. He has no judgment. I let him know that.
Meanwhile, the support that Israel has so long enjoyed in the U.S. Congress is rapidly crumbling as the IDF's near-total destruction of Gaza in response to Hamas's October 7, 2023 attacks has raised credible charges of genocide from multiple international legal bodies and prominent NGOs. In mid-July, more than 100 Democratic lawmakers voted to cut military aid to Israel, breaking decades of bipartisan consensus on support for the Hebrew state. Once sacrosanct in Washington, U.S. taxpayer-funded handouts to Israel's military are no longer unquestionable. Among the American public, Israel's image and credibility have never been lower. A recent poll by the Pew Research Center found 60% of U.S. adults, particularly young adults, have a negative view of Israel, 7% more than just 1 year ago. Yet more evidence of the growing rejection of Israel in its number one ally worldwide.
A reminder of the headlines right after this. A reminder of the headlines before we leave you. Parliamentary procedure under review. Soca artists trash out differences as they prepare for competition. The Royal Grenada Police Force provides the latest update on missing U.S. citizen Elizabeth Waddell. Also in the news, regionally, Guyana opposition demands independent probe into MV Barima ferry disaster. Internationally, Benjamin Netanyahu faces cooler reception in Washington amid Iran fallout. Plus, in the sports news, Seals' 5-wicket haul demolishes Pakistan as West Indies take series lead, while Gresham breaks backstroke record in Glasgow. Congratulations to you, sir. I'm Kenroy, Baptiste. That's all from us in the GBN newsroom for the moment. Thanks for joining us. Good night.